Hello and welcome to Farming Simulator 17. I'm Andy and this is Let's Play on the Shamrock Valley map. Episode 12 or something, I believe. So, today we're gonna go and do some baling. That's why we have this baler attached to the back of the tractor. So, don't know if we'll get to do all the fields, if we'll get them all ready, or we'll just do a few, but we'll start out with the grass bales, and I think the first one will end up as a straw bale because it's nearly full with, it's more than half full of straw, so I think there might be some straw in there. We'll check that out. Let's see, so here we go. This is where we start. Just curious what it comes out as. Oh yeah, nice, came out as grass bale. Oh, that's good. I didn't think it would do that actually, but that's good, I guess. Good. Okay, so first grass bale made. So we're gonna do these, and I'm gonna. I thought about buying a bale wrapper, but I might actually just rent one because it's not a ton of bales to do, and it will cost us a little bit of money to rent, but it won't be as much of an expense as actually buying the baler wrapper. I haven't decided on. Actually, I'm going to go into second what it costs. Baling technology. So this is one 42 grand. That's quite a lot. But if we rent it, so 336, and then hopefully we can make it. That's okay. I think we're gonna actually rent it, lease it, and then do the bales. That way we'll save a bit of time and money. Because even though we can buy it further on when we have some more money in the bank. And currently we don't have money in the bank, so. Right. Let's see where it go. I still wish I had a bale, so a kicker or something that would kick it over, so you would be able to. It wouldn't roll down the hill. It's one of those things I really wish I had for Farming Simulator. I looked around for it a few times actually, a bunch of times. It seems like that's the only thing I've done, but I looked around for it, but I haven't found it. So. But if anyone has a tip on where I could find one of those, that would be greatly appreciated. I would really like that. I think 3119 is a little fast actually. 12 might be slow. 12, so 12 kilometers per hour is pretty more sufficient. Not sufficient, better, I think. Time is passing by, so we don't have a ton of time to do this today. It doesn't matter because we don't have seasons mod installed yet, so even if we leave these bales out in the open during the night, it won't really affect them, which is good, I guess, in a way. So I did windrow this field between recordings, so you haven't seen me windrow it. But that was pretty easy with windrower. Windrower basically had the width of windrower was like three strings of mowing, So I basically just aimed for the one in the middle, and then I took the middle one and let both one on the right and the one on the left. So that was pretty easy to do and pretty easy to plan all the way around. So I did that basically. That wasn't too big of an effort. But quite easy. I really like that. Let's see if we can go here and there and everywhere. I didn't get around there, sort of. So we need to bale this field, the number 7 field down there, and then number 5 field, which is quite big. And that's hay bales. This is grass bales, hay bales. So I'm thinking that I might actually bale these 2 fields and then go rent a wrapper and go wrap it. With Seasons mod, I think yes, before me told me this. But in Seasons mod you could wrap hay bales, and the only thing is that they'll still be hay bales, but they will be kept from the what we call it, the elements, so they won't degrade. I don't know if they really won't degrade at all, or if they just will degrade really slowly. So I don't know about that, but they won't be degrade as easily anyway. I left that little string there. I'm gonna go and get that. Pretty fast, isn't it? I mean, you could go faster if you had a square baler, or just push them out the back there, and that would make it go faster, I guess. But this is quite okay too. I like round bales also. Nice. Square bales are nice in the way that it's easy to stack and move around. Round bales are nice because they're not too hard to stack either. Really harder, but not immensely harder. Immensely harder, I don't know if you can say that actually. Is that a wording? Immense, I know, and harder, I guess is a word. But I have no idea if you can combine those into one word. Well, immensely harder. I just came up with that. It's a new language. New word combination in English, apparently. Swinglish, maybe, more than English. See there. Let's move around here. See if we can get that start going. Maybe. I think we got it pretty okay. So it's, I mean, it's 8 minutes. We're doing this pretty fast, and I mean, it won't take a ton of time to do these fields. Luckily, I guess. Might actually, because I've recorded quite a lot of episodes, so might actually, the next time you see this map, I might be quite ahead of myself. I'll probably try to do the transporting in of bales and that sort of stuff during this one and the next episode, so you don't have to sit around and watch this the whole time. Guess if you did this like true to life, you would go like this, and then you would raise it. And you would go around here, and we slow it down here. I'm guessing the reason why you would do that this way is to leave less wear on the pickup. The stuff that picks up the grass. That was this mod which I used in the beginning of FS17 where it was, oh damn it, missed it. I actually, it had a pickup and you had to change the pickup so it would wear down as you used it, which was kind of cool, I think. So you would definitely use it and then you would have to change it. And it was some sort of forage wagon, forage trailer thing, but I haven't seen that on any other ones. I thought it was pretty cool, the whole concept. That came really early in FS17 days, and I thought that that would be something that would be widely used in other mods, but it wasn't actually. Pretty much almost the only mod I've seen use that. Which is actually strangely odd. One would think you would find that sort of system in more mods, but it wasn't around more mods, so well, anyway, I can't remember the name of it. It was kind of for trailer. I think one of the first maps I did was called, what was the name of that? It was like a East Russian, East European style map. God, what was the name of it? Let's see, what was the name? Something with L in the beginning. And one of the first maps I did in FS17 Let's Play on, and I remember using that to bale stuff on that. I didn't play too much on that map actually. It was an okay map, but as with a lot of maps in the beginning, they're not as extensive at this as some of the later maps. For instance, I mean, I really love Hofbergman, and very few maps are that quality. I also love the Klein map, even though it keeps crashing something. But very few maps are that sort of. They're really good maps. I'm not saying they're very rare bad maps. If you look at the maps, I think I tried on FS17. Most maps are really either okay or really good. I find it very rarely find bad maps. Hardly ever, actually. Gonna be true. Then again, I'm probably not that hard to impress. Since I really tried making, well, I tried a little bit making maps in FS17 or Giant Editor, and I understand that it takes a lot of work, so much work. I mean, this map, making a map like this, I don't know how many hours that takes, but it's so many hours that I could hardly contemplate the whole thing. So a lot of work, a ton of work and dedication, and even maps that are not even close to the quality of these maps are, there's still a lot of work. And I for one try to keep open mind to that fact that a lot of maps have taken the author so much work to do and get done. So I don't like to diss them or say they're bad or that sort of stuff, because I don't think it's very easy to do a map like this. And passing judgment is quite easy, but I don't think I for one don't think I should pass judgment when I actually can't do this myself, or it's actually very hard to do it myself. So I try not to pass judgment on people making maps, developers, because they do freaking amazing things. Sometimes even on just basic map is a lot of work. It probably goes faster if you understand Giant Editor, which I don't understand. I'm the first one to admit that my Giant Editor knowledge is quite bad, actually, really bad. But no. So I find that most maps are really good, or really good, because probably because I don't have it sounds wrong, but to say that I don't have the highest standard, but I probably don't have the highest standard. I'm probably somewhere in. I like maps to play, and I like good map, of course, but I also don't want to over exaggerate things. Good maps come and go. They do that. That's why I return to a lot of the maps I played. I mean, I still play Klein map, even though that was a long time since I recorded the first episode on that one. And I still remember that I actually... I was recording episodes on the Klein map in the beginning when the author was still developing the map, and so there's actually a place on the map where my name shows up as a dedication to my episodes, which I'm really, truly, greatly... I think that's so awesome, and I wish I wasn't so bad at names. I'm really bad at names. I don't know where that came from. I didn't used to be really bad at names, but suddenly I'm really bad at names. So I should be remembering the author's name off the top of my head, and just remembering that shouldn't be a problem. But I just can't remember the name. Let's try to put it somewhere it won't roll down the whole hill. It's gonna take a little while. I mean, that's quite a few rows there. I thought it would go faster. I might actually not be done on this episode. In case I'm not done, I usually keep it around half an hour. We're halfway there, so... But this field is bigger than the last field, so I might not be able to do it in half an hour. Or the time period that's left. So anyway, if I don't make that, I'll just do the wrapping that. So I'll just rent the wrapper, release it, and then I would use that. Oh damn it! We should drop the bale over here somewhere. No, it did not work. I thought it would work, but it didn't, of course. And you wouldn't do that in real life, because backing up a trailer like that would be bad for the hitch and everything. You just sort of bend it. So you wouldn't do that in real life, what I just did. Here and there and everywhere. It starts beeping quite early. I think there's a mod that makes it beep later on, because it starts beeping at almost shy of 3000, which is a little bit early. I think it's good to get a warning, but I think that sort of warning is a lot early. Like not even a fourth. 3/4 there. Sorry, I just yawned. My fiance is out tonight and home alone with the kids, so it takes a little bit of effort. Being a parent is like that. I love being a parent, so that's not a problem. It's just that I was planning on doing some studying, but I'll do that tomorrow, I guess, because today I'm too tired. I'm just too tired. I'm probably just gonna play games instead of doing something like that. Oh god, I wish I had some candy. I really long for candy, which is sad because I just ate a ton of pizza, and actually I ate a bit of candy afterwards, but don't tell my kids. They didn't see it. It's funny how you sort of makes you wonder about your parents. A colleague of mine said he discovered wrapping papers from candy in his dad's car. So he figured that when he was a child, so he figured that his dad would probably sneak out to the car and eat candy there, just hide it from them. It's funny how we parents go like, oh, you shouldn't eat candy. You can only have candy on certain days, and which is good. I don't get me wrong. I really agree with that thing. You shouldn't eat candy all days. But it's kind of funny we have a lot, not all parents, but a lot of parents have that same idea as we do in our household, that they can only eat candy on Saturdays and that sort of stuff, which has a scientific base, which I probably talked about before. But anyway, so it's good that you do it that way. But we don't do it that way. Like we grown-ups do. Put your hands on the heart, and I don't know. Do you say that? Hands on your heart? But anyway, if you cross your heart, and be honest towards yourself and me. Do you always just eat candy at the same time as you think your kids should eat candy, or do you sometimes eat it after they've gone to bed, or maybe even when they're doing other stuff, you'll sneak into the kitchen and you eat some candy? I do that. I do that. I'll just agree. Sometimes my kids catches me doing it, and in the beginning I was like, oh no, it's just a sore throat medicine. It's not called that. I don't know what it's called in English, but like that sort of tablet. And they're like, oh, okay. And sometimes we would eat chocolate, and especially my daughter, she was like, someone just ate chocolate. Bing, 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 bing. Sort of like a chocolate eating alarm. So eventually I just fessed up and said like, yes, I just ate candy. And I'm a grown-up, and that's my prerogative. And yes, I know it's wrong, and you can't eat it, and life's unfair, but I just ate it because I'm so freaking tired. And I have a ton of stuff to do, which you don't have to do. I usually pull that card. So, well, you go to bed, I have to do all the other crap around the house, which needs to be done. So, if I want a piece of candy, I'll take a piece of candy. When you grow up, you can have a piece of candy whenever you want to. Which is probably what they will do. They will probably do the exact same thing that I've done with their children. Their children go like, oh, did you just eat a piece of chocolate? But no, I did not. And then after a while, yes, I did. Get over it. Deal with it. I ate chocolate. I'm a bad person, but you can't eat chocolate because you're gonna be a good person. Sort of. I don't know if we would say that. Eating chocolate doesn't make you bad chocolate. No, it doesn't. It doesn't make you bad person, of course. So hey, I was going to say that. So I was looking at last episode. I was talking about having some problems with my headphones. I found the problem quite fast. It turned out that somehow I nicked the cord on something. I think I left it somewhere, and I swung the microphone boom. The boom is on a microphone is on a boom, and I think I just swung that around, and the cord was in between there somewhere, and it nicked it. So it was almost off, and I tried fixing it, but my knowledge when it comes to those kind of cords is just too bad. I just couldn't fix it. I have no idea how to do that. So I have to fess up, go look at a new headphone, pay up. I'll probably not buy, because this one was kind of cool. It actually had a microphone boom. It looked a lot like one of those headphones you have on an airplane, or where you have a headgear or headphones, and then you have the microphone on the boom in front of the mouth there. So that's why I bought it, because it looked like an aviation stuff thing. But I don't think I actually need that. I just need something to keep out the sound that makes a nice sound in my ears. And I don't need a microphone, because I have a microphone on a boom now on my desk, which works nicely. So I'll basically look for a cheaper headphone. Cheap headphones. which will be great. I think, maybe, I don't know. We see. I haven't looked around for any yet, so I can't really say how great it will be. But hopefully it will be great. Ooh, let's see. I could spin it around there. That's good. I should pick that. You get the pickup up, but I haven't done it yet. So and nothing happens in the simulator. So it's funny it's called a farming simulator. I mean it is a farming simulator, but it's definitely not a true to life simulator. Even though this is. I actually saw this. I talked about this earlier on the channel, but I saw. Oh, what's his name? George Saunders, I think. His channel, and I watched him actually compare driving farming simulator tractors to driving real tractors, which is what he does for a living. I think he works mostly as a contractor. But anyway, so I looked at that, and he did some comparison. He actually was quite impressed by the feeling of driving. You wouldn't get the smell, you wouldn't get the movement, and that sort of stuff. So in that way, in that sense, it's not realistic. But if you just look at the viewpoint and the feeling of driving down the road in a tractor, he thought it was pretty great. And also had the setup on implements and that sort of doesn't exist in farming simulator, even though there was one in the last mod case, the Maschio, a seeder in a way, which had really good. You could change a ton of stuff on that to change it. Didn't have any effect on the game, which is probably a problem there, that people wouldn't do that sort of settings on implement because it won't affect the game anyway. So in that way, it's not very realistic. I mean, the seeders don't clog up and that sort of stuff. It's a game. Well, it's a cool game and cool simulator game, but it's basically a game. I wonder if I might actually have time to. I'm going to extend this episode a little bit, and I will actually go and lease the baler wrapper, and do at least one bale before this episode is over, because I have 2.5 minutes left, and I could do this pretty fast and then go and get that. I think, yeah, I'll do that. If I can get everything going here. That one is going somewhere. Oh, that was sort of missed out there. You totally missed out there. Almost there, and we have about a minute and a half left until 30 minutes, so this is definitely plausible. Let's go and wrap this up here. Can I get one more? One more? Please let me get one more. Yay, I got one more. Brilliant. Let's head on up to the next field and we'll go get the baler. Sorry, wrapper. I keep saying it wrong. We have the baler. We're gonna get the wrapper. So at least at 3,600 or something, right? Which is a lot of money, but it's definitely a lot less money than buying it for. Let's see, what was it? 42,000, which is still kind of cheap if compared to other stuff in the other implements in this game. That's not too expensive, but I think compared to other stuff, it's still a lot of money. If you thought that you would rent one the first hour for 36 3,600 euros. That's a lot of money per hour. Guess you would be really inclined to use it a lot in that hour. And still, even though it's like half the price the next hour, I still think the renting price is way too high. I think you would rent stuff more easily, and it would be more realistic if it was cheaper. I think it's too expensive. I was not gonna do that. I'm gonna go and get this one. Take that and get the wrapper. The wrapper is something else. Wrapper. It sounds the same. Wrapper and wrapper. Oh, sorry. I could get out in front of it. Sorry. Bad driving. Really bad driving. I should have stopped, but I didn't, and we made it. And they're really pissed probably, but that's okay. I can live with that. So let's see, we'll go in here and we'll go and get Ursus lease. So a leasing function I think is really good in farm. I mean, it's really good that it exists in Farming Simulator. The only problem is it's just too darn expensive, which makes it sort of pretty much pointless. I mean, sometimes it's, even though, I mean, 3,600 is a lot less than 42,000, but if you in the game you play a lot and you earn a lot of money, then buying this is not a big deal, because especially since it's one of the cheaper ones in here. Let's see, X I think. Yes. Oh, why did not that? Why did not? That did not work. Oh no, I was like, it didn't work. Why didn't it work? What am I doing wrong? So we actually wrapped a piece of grass bales. So we have silage bales. Yay, that's good for the future. Oh my. So this has a kick on it, which means it actually kicks it over to the side, which is really great, of course. And that's cool. So you should look into the fact that if you could get it to look 45 degrees backwards instead of straight back. So anyway, I'm gonna stop there. Thank you for watching this game, this Let's Play on Shamrock Valley. I'm Andy. If you like this channel, please subscribe. If you like this episode, please hit the like button, leave a comment, share, and I will see you next time. Take care. Bye bye.